Marble races, 10 races long. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Marble races, 10 races long. Doo-da-doo-dah day. Doo-da-doo-dah day. Doo-da-doo-dah day. Marble races, so much fun. Exclusively on the BC Vortex channel. Welcome to the Lexie the Cat Memorial Marble Races. Lexie left this world 1 month shy of her 16th birthday. Today, we celebrate the life and times of the greatest cat ever. Now, introducing the marbles for this historic event. Cat's Eye, Bud, King of Marbles. A new marble, Gumball. Eye of the Tiger. Legend of Finn. Now, let's look at Lickety Split. Lucky Lindy, Pac-Man, Thunderbolt. And finally, our 10th marble. You see Thunderbolt there, but now you see our 10th marble, Unknown Soldier. Now look at the marbles in their starting gates. And they're off. Look at Cat's Eye over the speed bump and first place. And you saw Lickety Split fly into second place. Legend of Finn is in third. Lucky Lindy up there fourth place. And Eye of the Tiger finishing it up. Cat's Eye, 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 Cat's Eye. Now let's look at our points today. 25 points for first place, 21 points for second place, 17 points for third place, 10 points for fourth place, and 5 for fifth place. Look at the marbles now. They rotated. Cat's Eye was in the first lane, now in the second lane, and everyone else rotating over to make it fair. Look at all the wonderful marbles. Thunderbolt ready for this second race. And they're off. Look at the marbles. And Legend of Finn flew into first place. Big action here. And look at that big finish. All the marbles making it to the finish, but only the top 5 will get points. Legend of Finn, Unknown Soldier, so on. We have the new scoring system to try to avoid ties. 25 points for first place, 21 points for second, 17 for third, 10 for fourth, and 5 points for fifth place. Look at those scores through 2 races. Now let's check out the marbles in the lanes for the next race. Thunderbolt in lane 1. And let's see. All the marbles rotating to make it fair. Look at those marbles go. Thunderbolt hits Gumball, and then Pac-Man tries to beat him but can't. Look at the replay, and you'll see Pac-Man trying to climb a wall and get first place, but will have to settle for second place. There you have it. Thunderbolt in first place. Big race. Now let's look at the score. 25 points for first place. Pac-Man with 21. Bud, King of Marbles, third place. Lucky Lindy with 10. Gumball with 5 points. Everybody has some points. Lexie would walk around the table doing her exercises It was quite entertaining. Sometimes she would jump up on the ottoman as part of the exercise as she was walking around the table. Other times she would stop to clean herself, as cats do. Then she might disappear into the kitchen, get something to eat, get something to drink. We miss you, Lexie. And now look at the marbles in their starting lanes. Every marble will start in every lane. That makes it fair. And here they go. Look at the marbles racing down the course. Lucky Lindy tried to get first place but ran smack into the wall, and Pac-Man was able to get around for first place. Pac-Man in first, and you see all the marbles gathered there in a row. Once again, 25 points goes to Pac-Man. 21 points goes to Lickety Split for second place. Eye of the Tiger, third place. Lucky Lindy, fourth. And Thunderbolt in fifth place gets 5 points right there. Once again, we see all the marbles in the starting position. They're rotating. That keeps it fair. We got to show you the marbles. Look at Gumball. Brand new marble Gumball right there. And Lickety Split. Look at those marbles go. Lucky Lindy and Lickety Split, but Cat's Eye sneaks through for first place. Look at that finish. First place for Cat's Eye. And you see all the marbles there. Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye is a fan favorite. Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye. And let's look at the scoring. 25 points for Cat's Eye. 21 points for Lucky Lindy. 17 for Bud, King of Marbles. Lickety Split checks in with 10 points. And Unknown Soldier, 5 points. And now you see Lexie as a kitten. This reminds me of the time we went to the Humane Society 16 years ago. And we were looking around. And my wife said, "There's no cats here. Let's go." But I said, "Wait. Let's check the back room. There's someone special in the back room." So we went in the back room, and there's 3 sister cats. 2 of the cats are on the front part of the cage trying to get adopted. There's another third cat behind them, cool as a cucumber. While her 2 sisters were begging frantically to be adopted, she was not. She was in the back of the cage by herself. We knew then that she was the one for us. We miss you, Lexie. And now look at the marbles in their starting gates. All of them rotating to the next lane to be fair. Look at those marbles go. Legend of Finn flies over the top, but will have to settle for third place. And let's look at those marbles. Zoom on in there and see Lickety Split in first place, followed by Unknown Soldier. Look at those point totals. 25 points for first, 21 points for second place, 17 points for third, 10 points for Cat's Eye, and 5 points for Eye of the Tiger. I don't know if you trust me or not, so let's look at all the marbles in the starting position. You can see they rotated. Everything is above board today. Oh, look at Gumball and Eye of the Tiger. Here they go. Look at the marbles. And Legend of Finn had a cakewalk in that one for first place. First place, and look at Gumball up on top of there. And all the wonderful marbles. And now, look at this. We have a correction. For race number 1, we looked at the replay. Lucky Lindy did not finish 4th. Eye of the Tiger was 4th. And Bud, King of Marbles, was 5th. So we corrected that scoring. And now in the 7th race, Legend of Finn gets 25 points. One day we received a package. We took out the item, and there was an empty box there. I told my wife, I will count to 10. And by the time I reach 10, Lexie will jump in that box. So I was counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lexie was just walking around the box. 6, 7. By the time I reached 7, Lexie left the room into the kitchen. It didn't look good for me. Then I counted 8, 9, and Lexie was back in the room at 9, and then 10, and bam, she's in the box. I wish I had a video of this, but you've got to believe me, this actually happened. Lexie, we miss you. Now let's look at the marbles in their starting positions, rotating to make it fair. Look at Thunderbolt and Cat's Eye and Gumball. Look at Gumball. Here we go, race number 8, and look at that action. Let's look at the replay and see what Thunderbolt was doing. Thunderbolt was up on the wall. That is wild action for you. Wild action. And Eye of the Tiger first. Thunderbolt second. Bud, King of Marbles. And look at Lickety Split. What you doing over there, Lickety Split? Why are you stuck on the speed bump? And again, look at your finish. 25 points goes to your winner, Eye of the Tiger. 21 points for Thunderbolt. 17 points for Bud, King of Marbles. 10 points for Pac-Man. And in 5th place, Gumball will receive 5 points. Speaking of Gumball, look at Gumball in lane 1. Now we swing around and see Pac-Man and Thunderbolt and the marbles rotating again as they do. Here we go with race number 9. Look at those marbles go. And let's look at the replay, and you'll see Pac-Man go flying off the course. And that is some wild and wacky action. Let's zoom on in there and see Bud, King of Marbles, followed by Lucky Lindy and Cat's Eye. Pac-Man, what are you doing over here? Come on, Pac-Man, stay on the course. You could have been a winner. You could have got some points in this race number 9. Points are very, very important. But you will get none, and we'll return and look at that finish. And you see Lickety Split stuck on the course. Right there. Lickety Split. Come on. And you've got 25 points for Bud, King of Marbles, 21 points for Lucky Lindy, and 17 for Cat's Eye, 10 for Legend of Finn, 5 points for Thunderbolt. And we're going into the final race. Look at those totals so far with one race remaining. Look at Eye of the Tiger with 95 points currently. Legend of Finn at 94 points. Bud, King of Marbles, with 81 points. Pac-Man with 78 points. Cat's Eye and Lickety Split tied at 77. He tried to avoid ties with the new scoring system, but we still have a tie. Look at all the marbles in the starting position. Look at them. They're rotating to keep it fair. Everyone starts in every lane. So if a lane's good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's fair. Let me just say, it is fair. Look at Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye all the way in lane number 10 now in the 10th race. Started in lane 1, moved all the way across, rotating, and in lane number 10. Cat's Eye, 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 Cat's Eye. Here we go with race number 10. Look at those marbles fly down the track. And let's look at the replay and you'll see Cat's Eye beating out Bud, King of Marble. And look at Pac-Man jumping up on top. Pac-Man will not count in the top 5. But let's zoom in and see Cat's Eye in first place, followed by Bud, King of Marbles, Lickety Split, Lucky Lindy, and Eye of the Tiger. Now let's look at the final scores. Cat's Eye was tied with Bud, King of Marbles, at 102 points. When we go to the tiebreaker, Cat's Eye had more first place finishes with 3 than Bud, King of Marbles, with 1. So a 5-point bonus gives Cat's Eye the win. Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye, Cat's Eye. There's your winner, Cat's Eye. What an amazing day. We had 10 exciting races, and Cat's Eye came from behind to be the champion today. A couple years ago, we got a kitten, Callie. I don't think Lexie liked this new kitten. The kitten always wanted to play, but Lexie wanted to relax. Then we had to take Callie to the vet to get her shots. The vet had to keep Callie overnight. Lexie was so happy, thinking she was the only cat in the house from now on again. Back to the good old days, she was sleeping on a chair. Then the next day, we brought Callie back, and you could tell Lexie was thinking, "Oh no, not this again!" Lexie, you will not be forgotten. You will always have a place in our hearts.